Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for clicking on 5 News Web News. It is Tuesday, February 12, 2013. I'm Brittany Hoke.
And I'm Matt Heckel, and here's the top stories we've been following here on 5 News today. We're working to get more information right now, actually, about an accident that happened this morning in Mon County.
That's right. Now, we don't have too many details right now, but what we do know is that it was apparently a 2-vehicle accident, and it happened a little after 8 o'clock this morning on Grafton Road in Morgantown. No word at this time on if anyone was hurt. Again, we are working to get more information, so as soon as we do, we'll be sure to bring it to you here on 5 News.
Well, a gas well caught on fire in Gilmer County yesterday morning, and it took crews about an hour to get that out. It started around 10 o'clock in the morning on Barbecue Run Road in Normantown, just outside of Glenville. Workers were pumping oil from one tank to another when some of the oil spilled on the exhaust of the motor on the pump, and that's when the sparks began to fly. At one point, the flames climbed more than 300 feet, and firefighters say they were lucky it was contained to just the well site. Both gas tanks were fully consumed by the blaze when the crews got on scene. They determined the fire had no threat of damaging property or someone's life, so they decided to let the fire burn until they could shut it off. The EPA was on scene since there was oil involved. Firefighters say they checked it out and cleared it pretty quickly. Protective booms were put in the nearby water just in case any oil were to leak. Now, a fire that destroyed an abandoned camper in the southern part of Lewis County Sunday night is under investigation today. Just after 9 o'clock, fire crews were called to a trailer fire on Babylon Ingo Road. That's in the Ireland area. After a short time, they called for the sheriff's department because the fire seemed to be suspicious. As of now, we don't know what caused that fire. Be sure to keep it here to 5 News for the latest.
Well, a reality TV star from here in the Mountain State is facing drug charges after she was arrested late Sunday night in Nicholas County. 24-year-old Salwa Amin of MTV's Buck Wild was arraigned yesterday on felony charges of possession of a controlled substance with intent to deliver. Now, state police say that a multi-agency task force arrested Amin and 2 others at a home in Summersville after getting a tip from an informant. Officers found oxycodone pills and heroin at the house. MTV says the network does not have any comment at this time. And we reported late last week that Buck Wild has been picked up for a 2nd season. Amin is still in the Central Regional Jail on a $200,000 bond.
Well, a Doddridge County teenager accused of killing members of his family was one of 16 people indicted by a grand jury yesterday. Joseph B. Spencer was indicted on 3 counts of murder. A few months ago, it was decided that Spencer would be tried as an adult. Spencer's mom, dad, and sister were found dead at their home on Labor Day. Also indicted was 19-year-old Jarrell Jones. State police say Jones performed sexual acts with an incarcerated woman at the North Central Regional Jail while he was a correctional officer there. The full list of indictments is available on our website.
And a Randolph County man was arrested over the weekend after police said that he threatened to kill several people with a knife at a business in Elkins. 27-year-old Cody Harris is said to have threatened 5 people at Roxy's Tattoo Parlor because one of the other men would not pay him back. Now, when officers got there, Harris walked toward them, pulled the knife out of his pocket, and then threw it to the ground before they could arrest him. He apparently also made more threats on the way to jail. And Elkins police arrested a man who they said stole several items from a trailer last week. 22-year-old Justin Curtis supposedly took appliances, tools, and other outdoor equipment from the trailer in Heavener Acres. Police caught up with him a few days later and were able to get most of those stolen items back.
All right, let's take a quick look right now at what our newsroom's working on for tonight. First up, the president delivers his State of the Union address. We're going to have complete coverage.
Plus, we're taking you inside a sleep study. What happens when you say goodnight? And with mental health in the spotlight after recent shootings, how does West Virginia compare with other states? Well, we're going to take a look tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
Definitely some interesting stuff there, so be sure to tune in tonight at First at 5 and 5 News at 6. That's going to do it for us here, and until then,
have a great day, everybody.